Welcome to your superset workout. So you will need your weights for this one, so make sure you've got variety, heavier and lighter weights. So we're going to hit lower body, we're going to hit upper body, and we're going to hit the core as well on this one. So before we do anything else, we will get warmed up. Nice rotations, let the heels lift as you rotate. Now I want you to bring the hands behind the head, so don't take it into your deadlift. So I want you to think hinging back, elbows pulling back nice and wide. Tipping and lifting. Feel a stretch through the back of the legs, those hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do squats. Down nice and steady. Take time. Another 2 hard on your warm up. That's how injuries happen. Go 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's tap back. So reach as you tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to tip and fly. And then stop. Roll back. Do 4 more. 4. And feel the shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. Then let's do a lunge and twist. Twisting over. Do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, plus 1. Right, should we get cracking? So first move, squat and lunge. Second move is going to be your deadlift. You do get a break in between. Okay, so squat to lunge. Of course, you can do it body weight only as well. Don't feel like you have to do it with weights. So you can do 1 squat and then 1 lunge. Ready? Off you go. So you can have your weights here, obviously alternate lunge, or you might have your weights on your shoulders. You might do a bit of both. So you might do it here for your squat, and then you might bring it up for your lunge. You decide, where do you want to go? Just focus on your form. When you lunge, you're stepping on the train tracks. Three. Okay, so weights are going to come in front of you or at the sides, depending where you prefer. So feet under the hips. You hinge to deadlifts, adjust to knees. You might be able to go a bit lower. Here you go. So breathe in and breathe out. Tipping and drifting. Suitcase. Suitcase. Don't know where suitcase came from. I was going to say, squeeze your shoulder blades together. One should definitely get your heart rate up. Really feel this one through the back of the legs, the deadlift. That's 3. And rest. So yes, you've guessed it. We do it again. So do you need to go a bit heavier? You decide here. Now's your time. Even if you're a bit slower. You're ready. 3. Okay, so squats. to lunge. Squat. You go at your own speed. You don't have to match mine. Don't cave in on your squat or on your lunge. There. Done. Coming into your deadlift. Go. Tip. Spine. Into the corner of the head. Most of the weight here is in the heels. You should be quite light on the toes on this one. So we've got one more time through before we move on. Again, could you go heavier still? Be honest. You know you probably could. All right, let's go. One squat, one lunge. One more time for your deadlift. I'm going to hit the upper body next. Feet under the hips. Ready? Use your shoulder blades. Slight bend in the knees. We call this your stiff leg deadlift. Five, four. Okay, so we're going to do curl and press. Now, I will definitely go lighter for curl and press. Second one is going to be rows, which you may be able to go a little bit heavier for than what you're using for curl and press. All right, are you ready? So we curl and press. In, down, curl. Control the way down and the way up. And I'm going to show you in your second time through a different version. And then in round 3, you can either do a bit of both, or you can do one or the other. Seconds. Okay, so we're coming into our bent over rows now. So I would probably go a little bit heavier if you can than what you've just used for that curl and press. So we want to push the hips back, pull and forwards. Squeeze and extend. So think of drawing your elbows back towards the ribs and then up towards the ceiling. So the ribs and then ceiling. Keeping the neck long. Softening the ribs down towards the hips. So when you pull back, try not to let your ribs thrust forwards. Strong. Breathe. Okay, so I said with our curl and press, we're going to try a different variation now. This is more of a W. So weights, palms facing ceiling, you start here. All right, so down, up, you push to a W, and down, off you go. So you're out, up, in, down. It's still a curl, it's still shoulder, but just obviously we're working differently. So control. So ribs are soft. It's a little bit more challenging, particularly going into that overhead in this position. Okay, so we are going back into our rows. The rows. Again, little tip. Pull. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Controlled. All right, so one more set. So it's up to you. You can do just the hammer curl and the press. You can do the W. You can really do one of each, which is what I'm going to do. Ready? Off we go. So if you go the same as me, one hammer curl, then one turn out press. Or just do one or the other. In. Okay, one more time for your rows. Little tip, pull back. Think about your neck position. Goes into the ribs, up. Twenty seconds. Five. And rest. Okay, so we are coming down on the floor now for our chest press and then our tricep press up. So chest press and down. Now onto whole bridge. double pressing. You don't have to hold the bridge, off we go. Up and down, elbows wide. They're just touching almost to the floor, but not quite. No weight to the next one. Bring yourself over. So, tricep press up. Now, there is your easiest, like a dog bowing. Or you bring the body weight forwards and then back up. So elbows need to be in against the ribs. Knees under the hips. Further away, you can even do this on the wall as well, if you want to. So if you're going to do it on the wall, again, hands just about shoulder distance, forearms down and up, down and up. Just make sure your elbows aren't going out wide. They need to be in to the ribs. 15 seconds. Spread out the fingers. Not as long. Back to your chest press. 10 seconds. Ready? Go with or without your bridge. Triceps. So again, wall on the floor, the dog version, or more of that press up version. Ready? Let's go. Again, the knees can be right under the hips or further back. We want quality here. It's so good for those triceps. Okay. Well done. All right, one more time. And then I'm going to finish up with the core. Chest press. Position. Squeeze your bottom. Draw your ribs down. You might be quite aware of those triceps right now as you're doing this. Yes, they are involved in this movement. Final time. Let's get it done. Press ups. So you might have had to modify it and drop to the easier version. That doesn't matter. You're still getting it done. As long as it's still challenging. Yeah, even if you have regressed it. Maybe you started off here, maybe you're now doing the dog bowing one. Here, watch that positioning. Don't lose it. All right, so core exercise then. We're only going to do this twice. Now you can be, you're coming onto your back, sorry, to start with. So we're doing a pull over with a leg extension. So you just need one weight. Okay, so holding the weight on either side, legs in tabletop. We've done this one, most of us before. In, and then your option is to curl up. So over and lift. Off you go. You can also do it without your curl, and you can do it with the knee bent as a modification. And you can even take the feet to the floor and lift from the floor. So depending on your level, you can go whichever way you want. This is level 1, lifting from the floor. Level 2, you tap with the knee bent. Level 3, the leg goes straight. Another option, level 4. And hold. Okay, right, bring yourself over. Plank. So you can be on your hands, cross it, lift, and cross. Other leg goes over, press, middle, back. Or you can be on your knees, just do a little rock back, and then do it. Rock and forwards. You don't have to be on your toes. So stepping behind, hips up, plank, pull back. You might go on your forearms. 10 seconds. Two. Right, what time through with each? Are you ready? Pull over, leg extension. And then the plank or the modified one on the knees. Ready? Let's go. Push it away. So you're breathing. You should be feeling those abs right now. Such a good nose, this one. Even the modified version, still good. If you're not ready for the curl, you're still hitting your core. Well done, rest. All right, so we're back one more time. So you can try it on your forearms. Same thing. Just leg over, lift. Or you might just be on your knees, cross it, sit back, and then do it. Cross, rock, and then forwards. You gotta really focus on the abs here. Come on in there. 10 seconds. burns. Helps on fire. So not as much cardio with that one, but strength focused, which we need. A little rock. I'll do a nice quick stretch. Obviously, stretch for longer. It is important. Don't neglect stretching. Let's press back. Let's do the inside. Reach. Yes. Don't forget to leave your comments on that one. Spit in. So, the shoulder for the needle. See your arm so it's through. On the other side. Yeah, do a couple of cat cows. Toes walk back. Straighten up the legs. A little sway. Slowly come back up. Once you're up, let's do a quick quad stretch. On the other side. Release. Take a breath in. Breathe it out. One more inhale, lift. Exhale. Arms in front. Pull them out. Bring them across. And you've done it. Thanks, guys. Well done. I'll see you on the next one.